It's Monday, February 4th, 2019, and time for your Barbados Today morning news update. Thanks for joining us. I'm Carol Williams. Not true. Trinidadian soca artist former Nappy has rejected suggestions by a Barbadian women's rights activist that his hit song Hookin Meh promotes domestic violence. PRO of the National Organization of Women, Marsha Hinds, stated in her Barbados Today column last week that the song not only glorifies possessive and obsessive tendencies in men and confuses them with markers of love, but there are also some alarming and insensitive images in the video to the song. But former Nappy, who has produced his music in Barbados for the past 13 years, says all his music is clean and the song, which is written by Nadia Batson, is about uplifting women, and any man who hits a woman is a coward. Hinds tells Barbados Today she's pleased former Nappy has spoken on the matter.
I never insinuated, I never thought for a minute that when this song was constructed, that it meant to play into the negative interpretation that I've taken issue with. I don't think that that was the intention. Having said that, whether it was the intention or not, my interpretation of the song is a valid interpretation. And it is a valid interpretation just because of the way that the art was used. Not just the vocal art, not just the musical art, but also the art of video and sight. And a part of why I penned the article was that even if you could let the song, even if you could hear the song and go like, oh, well, this is interesting, by the time you put the song with the video, in my mind, you become more uncomfortable.
The column has created a buzz on social media with many people speaking out in support of former Nappy. Hinds says she did not expect the amount of negative responses to the article, and this highlights a challenge for Barbados and the region.
I think the comments that were associated with that article lets us know that we have way more of a problem on our hand than just banning that song. People believe in that song. People see nothing wrong with the song. There are women who beat their chests and say, I am a woman and nothing is wrong with this song. And for me, if there is any energy that we have to if there's any energy that we have to expend, it's in getting those individuals to understand that why the song is problematic. And like I said, I'm appreciative that Nappy has come out, that he's acknowledged it, and that he has denounced. I am still very willing to do gender sensitization with Nappy, with his outfit, and with any and all musicians, really, because I think that's where the discussion and the change will happen.
Classes resumed today at the Coleridge and Parry School. The school located at Ashton Hall, St. Peter, was closed from Tuesday last week to allow authorities to address an environmental problem. The Ministry of Education, Technological and Vocational Training has thanked parents and guardians for their patience and understanding. No reason to celebrate. The opposition spokesperson on tourism is not happy with the way the government has improved the country's foreign reserves. In fact, Scott Weatherhead says this will put the country in more debt. He was responding to last week's economic review by the central bank governor, who reported that after contracting slightly in the final 3 months of last year due to a weak performance in the tourism sector, the economy is forecast to be flat in 2019. Foreign reserves increased to $1.05 billion at the end of last year, or approximately 13.5 weeks of import cover. Weatherhead says the situation is worrying.
Far from earning anything, the increase in the foreign reserves came from not paying debts that were due and owing, and it came from borrowing more money, which is essentially creating more debt. So one, it came from not paying debts you should have paid back, and two, it came from creating additional debt that our children will have to pay back. So let us be very clear about where the increase in the foreign reserve came from. This is not from earning. This is from more debt and the lack of repayment of debt. So while we're happy that we have money in the foreign reserve to buy food and gas for the citizens of Barbados, we're unhappy that the money has not been earned through a growth strategy.
Continue walking in the path of righteousness, the advice of Bishop of the Anglican Diocese, Reverend Michael Maxwell, as he held his first confirmation service yesterday. During the service at the Cathedral of St. Michael and All Angels, he told the parishioners that their journey with God did not conclude with yesterday's service.
I encourage you to stay here. I encourage you to continue to dwell in the house of the Lord, to present yourselves regularly in God's house. And the time to be happy is now as you begin your new life. Celebrate this new beginning as we celebrate it with you.
In sports, Vice Captain Craig Brathwaite will step up to lead the West Indies team for the third test of the series against England. That's because Captain Jason Holder has been suspended by the International Cricket Council. The 27-year-old all-rounder will serve a one-match suspension for his side's slow over rate in the 10-wicket win in the second test in Antigua. The third test in St. Lucia starts on Saturday, with West Indies 2-0 up in the series. Holder has been the leading run scorer.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
In news from our regional neighbors, at least 28 Haitians drowned in waters near the Bahamas after the vessel carrying them sank. The death toll grew yesterday after the Royal Bahamas Defense Force said its divers found an additional 15 bodies in the submerged vessel. 2 additional Haitian migrants were found alive, bringing the total number of survivors so far to 17. The Royal Bahamas Defense Force says the search and rescue operation remains ongoing. The latest Haitian boat tragedy at sea unfolded before dawn Saturday and comes as the local Haitian currency continues its devaluation against the US dollar, rising inflation, and an ongoing fuel shortage. Turning to Venezuela now, where the situation continues to worsen, and the U.S. President Donald Trump says sending the military to the crisis-hit country is an option. More immediately, it plans to send aid to Venezuela following a request from the opposition leader who has declared himself interim president. France has warned the Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro that a deadline to organize elections ran out last night and that Paris was also preparing to recognize the opposition leader. And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. And sign up for breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM and Capital Media HD 99.5.